In verse 6, then cometh Simon Peter following him, and went into the sepulchre, and seeth the linen clothes lie. So Peter goes in there, all he sees is the linen clothes. You know? In verse 7, and the napkin that was about his head, not lying with the linen clothes, but wrapped together in a place by itself. So he sees the linen clothes, but then he sees the napkin that was on his head. It was in a different, separated location. You know, and it was wrapped together. All right. And then verse 8, then went in also that other disciple, which came first to the sepulchre, and he saw and believed. Oh, wow. And in verse 9, for as yet they knew not the scripture that he must rise again from the dead. Jesus was with them all this time, and he's like, they still weren't understanding the scriptures. All had to be fulfilled, and you know, so once it manifested, you know, the prophecies that were fulfilled, the scriptures fulfilled, then they're like, oh yeah, that's what they were talking about. Okay, and then verse 10, then the disciples went away again unto their own home. Okay, so they went back home. And then verse 11, but Mary stood without at the sepulchre weeping. All right, without, so she's outside the sepulchre. And as she wept, she stooped down and looked into the sepulchre. She's looking in. Okay. In verse 12, and seeth two angels in white sitting, the one at the head and the other at the feet, where the body of Jesus had lain. Right, so one's over there, one's there. She's seen two angels, right, in white. In verse 13, and they say unto her, woman, why weepest thou? She saith unto them, because they have taken away my Lord, and I know not where they have laid him. So they're asking us, why are you weeping? So it's still not quite clicking in her. It's like, wait a minute, these are two angels in white. She's like, oh no, someone took the body out of her to know where Jesus is.